All right, so we are recording and let me get back together. Okay. So hi guys. I'm Antoinette Faulks McQueen. I am your double diamond leader. I joined January 2014, so I've been in for a long time now. So I guess you could say I'm a little seasoned. And I wanted to come tonight and just go over a few things for everyone that are new and that just came in with this awesome $9.99 promotion, and just kind of go over some things that will make you successful in this business, and really duplication and keeping it simple is literally how you can be successful in this business, because when we start to overcomplicate it, it gets stressful for us, and then we're like, I can't do this no more. I don't want to do this no more. And that just creates a bad storm. So the first thing tonight that I wanted to go over was our steps to success. So I'm not sure if you got an email from It Works that told you exactly what the steps to success is. I'm not sure if you probably looked at an app, but our steps to success look like this. So I'll put a little bit closer. This is an older one, so it has a few things on it that I wrote. But on the steps to success is basically how we keep the business simple. Back in the day, I never even knew anything about the steps to success, and I used to overcomplicate things. So now that I know how easy it is to be in this business, this is what has helped me become successful in my head. So the first step in steps to success is joining the party. So we've all joined. Yay, congrats. So we had 2 ways once we joined to boost our kit or just to add products to our kit. So I know a lot of us either didn't or did boost the kit and get other products, because I know once we get our kit, we already have that 4 wraps in the kit plus the defining gel samples. But those who did boost their kit, that's a good thing. And the reason why is because you want to at least have 1 product on hand that you can testify to. Because literally what we are as distributors, we are glorified, loyal customers. So when we talk to people and we're telling them about the loyal customer program, we're pretty much just like them. We're just glorified and we're just getting paid for the referrals. So that's your main goal, is wanting to fall in love with the products. And it was funny because earlier I saw someone had said that they were only interested in 1 product. And I was like, 1 product? We have over 40 products, and it's just too many products that you can fall in love with, and they can really change your life to use. So once you join the party, if you did boost, that's a great thing. But if you didn't, that's okay. I personally didn't when I first joined, and I'm still here today. So it doesn't really hurt you. But feel free to tell your potential business partners that are interested in the business about that option. Sahara said she can't hear anything. You might want to make sure it says call in using internet audio if you're using your phone. Oh, I guess if she can't hear anything, then I should probably, let me put it in there. Call using your internet audio. Okay. So feel free to tell your potential business partners about that option, because that can help them be successful in the business if they already have a product on hand. So also, since we're already in the business, step 1, since we've already joined, is actually running our auto shipment. So I know that's a huge question everybody has. And so the auto shipment is not here to hurt you. It's not here to take your money. It's not here to do anything like that. The auto shipment is basically here to, first of all, let us be a product of the product. So each month I run an auto shipment, and I get products, like I even have them right here on hand. I get products like the hair, skin, and nails, the greens. I use the whole skincare product. I'm pregnant right now, so I have like the stretch mark cream. And it's just ways that, not only, you can use them personally, but let's just say right now, since I'm pregnant, I don't use the hair, skin, and nails right now, but I just got a text earlier today from someone saying that they were interested in using the hair, skin, and nails. And if they say they don't want to do the loyal customer program or pay retail, well, they can get it off me. And even though I ran it through my auto shipment, I'm getting my money back. So this is a great way to run your auto shipment because you get 15% back when you run it. And then if someone wants to purchase the products offhand, that's going back in your pocket. So it's kind of like you didn't even pay for it because they're paying for it. And so that's a great way to think of your auto shipment as being a product of the product, and then also having product on hand to distribute to people. Because there are some people who either don't have credit cards and they can't become a loyal customer, or you have the older crowd where, okay, Peaches is answering. So they have it where, you're having like a family cookout, for example. If you had all these products laid out, they could just, you say, oh, you're interested in hair, skin, nails, here you go, here you go. They're usually $33 if you become my customer. But if you don't want to become the customer today, I'll give them to you for $45. So make your extra money when you do it. So don't just sell them at that $33 price. Definitely make sure that you are doing somebody.
I think it's a disaster. I think the tenants thing is that people in the tenants.
Someone unmuted themselves, so let me try to mute it again. All right, there we go. All right, so that is what step one is for us once we've already joined. That means running your auto shipment. And then the second question that some people were asking about the $20 website fee. So the $20 website fee, again, is not to take your money, is not to, kill your pockets. But basically it works is created this whole website for us already. So we're not even $20 isn't even half of the price that it costs for them to give us our own link, for them to continue to update it. And then also your eSuite, if you have signed into that, that is also what you're paying the $20 for. So when you don't pay your website fee, it's not only the website that people come to purchase your products, but it's also your back office. So that means that you can't see anything about your downline or anything about your organization because you didn't pay it. So like Jaleesa had said earlier, what she does is she'll use a wrap, and usually if you wrap someone for $25, that's your website fee right there. So it's really like you're not even really spending the money because you're getting it right back. So that's step one in the actual steps to success. So step two is wrap rewards. And actually the great thing for you guys, back in the day, we used to have a product credit, and it used to be $120 in product credit if you got 4 LCs in your 30 days. They took it away. So I feel bad for the oldies that signed up before June because they weren't able to get it because they ended it, I think, last year. So now that they brought it back, but with $100, I think it's amazing because first of all, you never could use it on any type of gear. So the gear was coming out of your pocket, and it was just something where you just used it for products. So the great thing is you're able to use $100 either on gear, because I don't know if any of you guys have looked at the gear. They are a little pricey. So you have that choice of the gear or more products. So what I had personally did back in the day when they had the 120, I had used it on products for my party. So I hope you guys have either launched a party or not launched a party, but set a date to launch a party so that you're just able to tell your family, like, hey, even if you text them and they're like, girl, I don't know, or, things like that. That was how I got some of my family members to really listen to me when I got a few in my living room in 2014. And I was like, y'all gonna listen to what I'm saying. And it was funny because nobody wanted to rap. They were scared to rap. So I literally had to rap myself in front of them. And I was brand new. I think I was just in the business for 2 or 3 weeks. So I didn't know what I was doing. My sponsor, she lives in Atlanta. So I definitely didn't have her there either. And I don't know how people keep getting unmuted.
Hello.
Okay.
Hello?
Yes.
I was actually, no, don't get in front, no. Sorry, my dog just got out of the bathtub. How do you actually use the wrap, and how long can you have them on?
Okay, so I'll actually answer all those questions at the end so I can make it like really quickly. So then that way everyone that is interested about that, because I can go over that.
All right, thank you.
All right, so like I was saying, that's what I use my 120 credit for. So what you can use your $100 for is clothes and products. So how to get that $100 credit is the 4 LCs. So I know some of you guys are kind of confused on what LCs are. They're loyal customers. And so another way that you kind of want to tell them, like I usually don't even tell someone that they're an actual loyal customer, because it's so many companies that have so many programs, and when they hear another program they're about to be a part of, they're like, I don't know if I want to do that. So I tell them that they're joining a challenge, because it literally is a challenge to get back their health if they're using health products, or if they're using the hair, skin, and nails, or the stretch mark creams, things like that. So once you tell them that they're joining a challenge, it's easier on you and the potential customer, because now they're like, oh, okay, I'm not getting into a program, I'm just getting into a challenge, and the challenge is with you. Like it's just basically you and that person. So that's a little spiel about what I say about loyal customers. And another great thing with step 2 of the steps to success is every time you get 2 loyal customers, you get a full box of wraps for $25. Now that's huge, because we get wraps for $59 on average. Like that's our usual price if you was to put it in your auto shipment. But if you get 2 customers, you get it for $25. So that's huge. So actually I never put wraps on my auto shipment unless I really, really need them, because I make sure I get my 2 customers so that I can just get a box of wraps for $25. Like that's a full, it's not the full investment, but it's basically, it's cheaper than purchasing them for $59. So then that way, once you go and wrap 4 people, that's $100 in your pocket. You don't have to send back to It Works or anything like that. And that's another great thing about doing the 4 LCs, or the 2 LCs. And then step 3 of it is going Ruby. So we contemplated on even wanting to tell you about Ruby, because Ruby is a rank in our company. And when you look at the chart, it is a little confusing to some newbies, but I did want to show you what a leader in our group did. And I'll put it in the actual group chat, but it's basically, this is Ruby, and it means that you have 5 people under you. So let's just say you brought in your mom, your sister, your cousin, and then your mom was like, oh, well, I got 2 girlfriends too that want to make extra income. So then that's where those 2 go. So I know I'm not going to let you guys see it too much, because it's going to be a little confusing if since you just came in. But this is just a great way to show you how to go Ruby in that next step. All right. So that's the steps to success. And I see someone else got unmuted. So I'm going to open it again. All right. That might be your connection, Bianca, because I think that my connection might be, is everyone seeing me okay? If you are, then that might be Bianca's connection. They can't see me. All right.
No, mine keeps going in and out too sometimes at certain points.
Really? I mean, because I'm on my computer. So I'm not sure. But this is recorded, so the actual recording won't have in and outs if that's what you're experiencing. Alrighty. All right, yeah, someone just texted me and said it's clear. So yeah, it might just be the connection. So my next step that I wanted to go over was commission hold. A lot of you guys I have seen that haven't even taken your commission hold off. And if you don't take your commission hold off of your eSuite account, they will cancel your account automatically in 2 months. So I'm gonna share my screen and show you how to take your commission hold off. I have my mom's account open, so I'm gonna show you guys that, and I'm gonna share screen. All right, so desktop. All right, so when you first log in, like this is my first time actually logging into her account. And when you first log in, this is probably what you see. You probably see this, please review these terms, don't forget to renew. So they had started this back in 2014, actually when I had joined. And it's basically just saying once you've been in for a year, they want to make sure and keep an accurate amount of accurate count of distributors that are active. So we pay $35, but that's not until the year that you've been in the business. So clearly, if you've been in here for a year, you're making more than $35 prayerfully. So I was just gonna click OK for her. Oh, I need to click I agree. All right, so clicking I agree. And then we're going to go into tax information needed. So I probably won't put her information. I probably won't scroll down and do this just yet because I'm not sure if it's showing anything personal. So this is how you take off your commission hold. You'll see a bright red, well, it's not really too bright, but you'll see a red marker on the top just saying commission hold tax information needed. And so what you do is fill out this tax information because you don't get a W-2 with this. You get a 1099 because this is like you're literally owning your own business. So they want to make sure that you're actually a human so they can send this to the taxpayer and all of that stuff like that. So I'm going to stop sharing because I'm not sure how much more information they're asking. Oh, they didn't ask too much. Okay. But still, just make sure that you take your commission hold off because like I said, they will cancel your account in 2 months if you don't. So then we also talked about, so let's kind of go back to the auto shipment. And what you will notice, like let's just say, for example, you guys all signed up after the 25th of June. So all auto shipments, meaning from customers and from us, they all run, the last date is the 25th. And the reason why they do the 25th is because that usually gives us 5 to 6 days to, get either more volume or just do things that we need to do in terms of when we're trying to promote to the next level. And so the 25th is always that last day that you can run your auto shipment. So let's just say your auto shipment is saying set up for the 26th or something like that. That might be your website. You can do that for your website, but your actual auto shipment, it only can go from the 1st to the 25th. And like I said, a reason for that is because we get that extra time, that whole extra week to get more volume. And then also too, you want to know what your volume, when I say volume, I'm meaning your customers and any downline that you have under you. Once all those orders go through, you know exactly how much volume you have, which is customer purchases and things like that. So we talked about the 4LCs. So we discussed about doing I'm talking about the 400 minimum in group volume. So I know if some of you guys have looked at a chart or if your enroller has told you about PBV, GV, because I'm quite sure you see it on the app and you're like, what in the world is PBV and GV? We actually have an actual like list of things in the eSuite, and let me go and see if I can pull it up for you to show you exactly where it's at really quickly. Just to show you if you ever need it and no one is available, then you can look into it. So I'm going to share the screen. Okay.
Should have been so proud.
Alrighty, so I'm sharing it. All right, so we're gonna go in document library. And see, this is so new. Like they just released this. Our document library definitely didn't used to look like this before. So once you go into the document library in your eSuite, it literally gives you everything. Like when I first joined, I'm a blue and a green, meaning the personality color. So a green basically means that you are a researcher. So I had to go in and like this compensation plan, I had to understand it. Like I was like, how are they paying me? How am I getting paid? You can click on that and that tells you exactly how we get paid and a little bit of what I'm talking about. So I'm going into to the actual list, I believe. Yes, it's in product info. I believe it's in product info. Or no, compensation plan. So let's click that. And then I will stop share and or maybe it'll pop up. Nope, it's going to my downloads. All right, so I'm going to share it again. So this is something huge that you definitely want to download, because compensation plan, even though some people say I don't understand it, we can help you, but it's just something that is the key to us getting paid. Anything that you're kind of confused about, that is literally, this is just the bread and butter of our business. And it's not sharing it. Share screen, there we go. I will skim through this really, really quickly. And so you can see what exactly a loyal customer is, what a retail customer is, what you should be doing your first 30 days. So here is the volume definition. So bonus volume, personal bonus volume, group volume. So it tells you exactly what it is, but kind of in a nutshell, bonus volume is whatever your customer purchases. So let's just say you got your first LC today and they purchase hair, skin, and nails. So hair, skin, and nails, 30 BV. So if any product that you look at, that comes with a BV right next to it. So I kind of have the BV saved in my mind, but any product that a customer purchases or you purchase is something tagged to a BV. Now, personal bonus volume means your personal. So meaning once you run your auto shipment, that's your personal. Once you have your own customers, that's your personal. Now, group volume is, let's just say you have business partners under you now. So that means your personal bonus volume plus any of your business partners' customers. So now you have this huge group volume, which is what that's what that pretty much entails. So once your customers make purchases and any other customers under your downline, that's what your group volume is. So just keep that in mind when you do see BV, PBV, GV, because you will see it a lot. Just remember that it's in the compensation plan and you can always go to this and refer back to it, exactly what it is. And I'm glad that I looked at this because this is kind of showing what the steps to success is. But I want to talk about this beautiful thing right here called the Fast Start Bonus qualification. So a lot of you guys had brought in other business partners when you joined, which is a great thing. Congratulations. If you didn't, it's okay too. I didn't sign my first distributor until 2 weeks in. And so what we have in this business is what is called a Fast Start Bonus qualification. So some people call it a training bonus. I personally like to call it a training bonus because you're able to bring in your business partner and you can either give them 2 customers, or when they get their own first 2 customers, you get a $100 bonus just for that. Well, first of all, they do have to have either 150 in personal bonus volume, so meaning they ran their auto shipment or they have their own customers, or they set up and process their 80 BV auto shipment. So actually, I've noticed that they actually pay out the $100 bonus if they didn't run it just yet, but just making sure that it's set up. I always say this, set up, then you're able to receive it. So this week and last week, they doubled it. So since we already get the $100 bonus for the training bonus for helping our distributors get 2 customers, they doubled it and said, well, if they get 4 customers, then you get $200. So that's amazing. So if you sign anyone this week, because they extended it, and let's just say you sign your mom, and you say, hey mom, go out and get 2 customers. So she gets her 2 customers and her auto shipment is set up, you'll get a $100 bonus. But if she gets 4 customers, then you'll get a $200 bonus. And these are weekly. So meaning if you got your mother Fast Start qualified this week, you will get paid out next week. So it will be on a Friday. Usually they spoil us, so they pay us out on Thursday. But this is just something that it's another way that we get paid. And I love this way because these are weekly bonuses that, let's just say you bring in 5 people, that's $500. Then with a double bonus, that's $1,000. That's not even including a check. So your check is outside of this. So this is just another lucrative way that we get paid in this business, and that I believe we all love, because who wouldn't need or want that extra $100 each week? So I'm glad I saw this, because I definitely didn't have it on my list to talk about. All right, so I'll go ahead and stop sharing this. I think the next couple of things, yeah, so that's definitely for another day and time. All right, so the next thing that I wanted to get into was the contest. So we do have a contest going on right now in the Life Avengers group. And it's basically just another incentive. If you get any customers, you just put your name and whatever customer or distributor that you got. And that's just a nice $50 gift card. We'll pick a random number. And I'm really excited about that, because my sponsor used to do things like this for us, and I always was super competitive. So I used to be like, oh, I'm going to get this $50 gift card. Or she used to do other stuff, but we're going to start with the gift card. And so that's just something I wanted to talk about. I know some of you guys may not be Life Avengers, so just talk to your sponsor about it. But those that are, we're having a contest, just if you get a customer or distributor. We don't really need to talk about charting as much. I believe that may be it of the basics that I wanted to talk about. The last thing that I'm going to talk about, and then I'll open it up for questions. We each and every month, the company comes out, and I'm going to put it a little bit closer. The company comes out with a game plan. They just started it this year, and I really love it, because it used to be just the steps to success, but now they're going really deep and personal. So like, just the first question, it says, just go. How to build your hundreds list everywhere you go. Ask your family, friends, and current customers for referrals. Word of mouth, recommendation from a friend goes a long way. So this is something that I really do, because like I said, I've been in since 2014. So my warm market, which is my family and friends, is pretty washed out. And I'm okay with that, because I'm able to keep revisiting it sometimes. But just since you're new, you have a huge market. I always tell people, when you're new, you have a huge market of warm people. And even if sometimes family and friends, they're the last to support, unfortunately, but you just have so many markets to tap into that you're able to get referrals. I mean, I have an aunt who used to do Mary Kay, and all of her little Mary Kay friends, I'm like, yeah, go ahead and give them to me right now so I can contact them and ask them, if they're interested in some of our products. So I would definitely just write down, we call it a hundreds list, and it's actually an e-suite in the document library, where you literally have 100 people that you can always refer back to if you're trying to promote, if you're trying to get your 4 customers, or if you just know that there's a time where you just need a customer, you're able to go back to your hundreds list. And this July Go game plan is amazing. I mean, it's already asking 10 people I know who would love to make some extra money. 10 people I know who have a goal to get healthier this summer. And of course, if you don't know those 10 people, you don't have to fill it all out, but this is just something where it keeps us really, really organized in the business. And I really love that they did this. And right along with this Go plan, Cammie Pentecost Dempsey, she is the actual owner's daughter. She goes in and does trainings every single day. So if you want, I would follow her on Instagram, not Instagram. I would follow her on Facebook and on YouTube, because she is always doing YouTube videos. So I get those notifications a lot just watching it, because I'm still a student, even being in for 3 years. So yeah, so that is literally all I really wanted to go over. Just making sure that like I'm looking at the Ruby chart that one of the top earners had made, and she put up there, download It Works Wired app. So I hope you downloaded that app, because anytime we have a huge promotion going on, you will find out about that first on the Wired app. We have a pay portal app. So when it's time to get paid, you can transfer your money from your personal It Works account to your actual banking account. And then of course we have an It Works app, which shows you if any customers have purchased. You can even go on that app and sign up new customers too. And so yeah, so that is literally all I wanted to go over, just releasing that commission hold. Make sure that you do go onto that training academy in eSuite, because they've just revamped it, and I need to go watch it because they actually have one for leaders too. And just make sure that you get familiar with at least 3 to 5 products. You know, you don't have to learn all 40 all at once. We put in there about the product coach. That's huge. Oh, I said, what are you talking about? So yeah, we do so much in terms of with that group chat. So it's gonna stay here. Just the Wire app doesn't let me log in. Doesn't let me log in. What should I do? I was able to log into the other apps, but not that one. And who did you say to follow on Facebook? I said Cami Pentecost Dempsey, and the Wired app should work on the Android. Sahara, she was asking a question. So yeah, so the Wire app is your login information with eSuite. So that's how you log into it. So yeah, so those were the gist, the basics, excuse me, that we wanted to talk about, just to get you guys going, keeping it simple, realizing that nobody's going to knock on your door to try your products, that you literally do have to, talk to people. And don't think of it as you're selling these products. I actually cringe to that word selling, because I feel like when you're selling products or anything, you don't have any emotion in it. So what I make sure I do is, when I'm talking to a potential customer or distributor, I'm always finding out their needs. So if a customer says they're interested in the wraps, well, okay, I know the wraps don't help with weight loss. So I say, are you trying to lose weight, or are you trying to tighten, tone, and firm? So just be a consultant. That's what I always say, be a consultant.
Hello, ma'am.
Yeah.
I was wondering, are we allowed to go door to door or no?
I mean, I guess that's the old-fashioned network marketing way. If you feel safe with that, that's on you. I mean, that's a face-to-face interaction. So if you feel safe with that, then that's on you. I don't think that's in the, I don't think that's saying you can't do that. So hey, I just know I probably wouldn't personally do it, because the way the world is today,
Right.
that is the way that you can do it.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. So yeah, so I'm pretty much done with the basics. I hope you guys do get a launch party started so that you can do a party. And if you're in my area, I definitely would love to be there. And
Can you show me? Can you show me how to do the wraps?
Oh, the wraps. Okay, yes. I hope I have it down here. I have a dry wrap.
Okay. I'll be out there in a minute.
Okay. I hope I have my dry wrap. All right, found it. So this is I'm pregnant, so my belly is a little weirder than normal, but this is what the wrap looks like. So this is a dry wrap. I just literally, this is one of the wraps that I used and I washed it off. And it's great to, once you get your kit and you try on or you use the wrap, make sure that you save it, because this is a great way for a wrap party when you want to tell the people like exactly what the wrap looks like. You can show them, and you can show them what areas they can wrap on, like the arm. You know, some people cut it in half and put it on their neck. So you can literally wrap from the neck down. I've wrapped someone's breast before, weird, but hey, anybody wants.
So you can definitely reuse it.
I'm sorry?
You can definitely reuse it.
Oh, no, you can't.
Can you
The only reason, this is basically what it looks like, but this is where I washed it off. So you can't reuse it with the ingredients, because the ingredients are already on your pores once you put it on the wrap.
How long do you leave it on your skin?
The minimum is 45 minutes and the maximum is 8 hours. But usually the first wrap, you definitely want to make sure that you only do it for the 45 minutes to an hour so that you can see how it works on your skin, things like that.
Okay.
Yeah. So just a quick little way to do it. So you'll take the wrap. It's usually put in the little kit.
Is there any like side that you use it on, or can you use it on both sides?
It's only one side, so you'll see the ingredients actually on one side.
You can feel a different texture on one side.
You'll see the ingredients more so on one side than the other. So once you've cleaned your skin off, because the reason why you want to make sure that your skin is clean before you put the wrap on is because the ingredients are trying to go inside your pores. So you want to make sure it's clean, and then also you want to take a before picture, because pictures are literally what keep us in business. Once you take your before picture, and then you just place it on your stomach, just like that. And then you're gonna get fab wrap in your kit. So you can either have fab wrap or just regular saran wrap, which I don't have right there. So yeah.
So it definitely takes care of cellulite, just pretty much fat stuff, you know.
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Awesome, because I am definitely, you know, I had a kid, like she's 3.5 years old. You know, I only gained 20 pounds, and then I lost it, and then I just pretty much gained fat shit. So.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So, yeah, I'm trying to get rid of it like the best way I can, easiest way I can.
Okay, and so Crystal had just said that you can, don't forget that you can use the product coach, and I'll put that back in the chat too.
Product coach.
Any other questions that you guys want me to answer? Concerns? What you want to kind of hear? That was I'm glad that you asked about that, because it's been so long since I've wrapped. So just seeing
Do people actually hold parties?
You said, will people hold parties?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, that's cool.
Yeah. Yeah. I love doing parties just because you're able to touch the people. And usually when you do parties, you usually have a 100% success rate, because once one person opens up their purse, that's when the other person is like, oh, you getting something? And then they're like,
right.
Yeah, girl. And then, you know, so, and you actually get a catalog in your kit. And they've actually started putting it in, like when the last couple of boxes that I've gotten from my auto shipment, they put a catalog in there. And I never even known for them to ever do that. So
when we go and try to like sell stuff, are we allowed to leave the catalog with them so they can always go back and see what they want to buy and go through it all the time?
Yes, ma'am. Mm-hmm.
All right, cool.
All right. Does anyone else have any questions or concerns? Oh, yeah. And just like Crystal said, you can order more. Crystal, if you want to unmute yourself and just add on to anything before everyone leaves, then you can.
No, I would just, okay with the chat. Okay.
Okay. But someone said in the chat, it's called sharing, not selling. So yeah, we can just think of it as we're sharing the products with them instead of selling it to them.
Oh, you could maybe give, like really fast, you could maybe give the, or anybody, the restaurant example, so they can know what you mean by sharing instead of selling. Like how, you know, if you go to the restaurant, the referral thing, that example.
Mm-hmm. So basically what she's saying is a lot of people, when we go to a restaurant, we're taking pictures of this really good food and we're sharing it with other people. And so, but we're not getting paid for it. So that's the same thing with the It Works product. You know, I have some really good results with hair, skin, and nails. And it's funny because I get a lot of questions like, oh, girl, what do you do with your hair? Or, you know, how did you get your hair done? You know, just things like that. And I always refer back to, that's because I use hair, skin, and nails. Like, this is one of my favorite products. And the only difference between me posting about a restaurant, I'm posting about my products and I'm getting the referrals and I'm getting paid for it. So that's how we always think of it, as like sharing, because I'm able to say like, hey, I have this X, Y, and Z.
Oh, I do have one thing to say. Sorry. Because I don't know if you did go over it, but the fact that they're able to use other pictures now and start sharing things. They don't have to have, like, you guys don't have to have every product on hand. You're not even going to try every product. We have like over 40 products that you're not going to try them all, but you're able to use pictures and stuff from your business partners or anybody else that's in the business, and you can share their results. You might not know them personally, but sometimes I'll say, hey, you know, my business partner got bomb results, or my business partner's clients got bomb results. Look at her results. So you're able to like literally share other people's results within this business and use them to get customers of your own. So you don't have to have every product, but you can definitely find pictures of products.
Exactly.
All right, cool. I was wondering, do you guys have facial cleansers? Like, I have a really bad problem with acne, and I've tried almost everything, and nothing works. So I was like, is there the facial scrubs or whatever that actually works?
Yeah, I've been using it since I was pregnant with my daughter. And the reason why I had started actually even using it is because I used to use Neutrogena, which is like, has really bad acids in it, and it can, you know, really mess up with your pregnancy. So I started using our cleanser and toner, which I don't have the cleanser, but I have Preventage down here. This is one of the moisturizers for the skin.
I can't see that. Oh, okay.
So,
cool.
yeah, we have a full skincare line, and I use it, and I love it because it's just something where, again, I'm becoming a product of the product, and I'm just able to, I usually don't show people actually washing my face, but I'll like use Instagram or the Facebook Snap, and I'll just show like, okay, I'm using it today, you know, just little things just to show people that you're being a product of your product. And Nadia said, don't forget that they can start promoting before their kit even arrives. Excuse me. Yes. And that's what I actually encourage. I remember promoting everything even before I had even gotten my kit. And the reason why is because, first of all, you want to hurry up and get your 4 customers for the shopping spree. So the faster you get your customers, the faster they give you that $100, and you can start having gear. This is, I think the little buttons are like $5 for like 6, or is it 10? I'm not sure exactly how much it is.
Yeah, I think they're 6 or 7.
6 or 7, yeah. And you get like 6 buttons, and I love wearing these things. If I'm not wearing gear, I'm wearing these buttons religiously. And I saw Amber, I believe she had a question.
Oh, but I just want to say, Paige, your website is up and running. So like literally, if you just type in your website name, you can go through and look at all of the products that we have now.
All right, cool. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Like, you said that not all the products are on there. You can go through a search, or like, I'm a smoker, and I was wondering if there's any way that anything besides like maybe like a non-smoking patch or something to help me get rid of the urge and everything, or help me stop smoking.
Well, I mean, of course, you know, just in terms of the safety of the business, we're not allowed to say that, you know, things like these products do certain things like, you know, treat and cure. I have heard before that greens helps with that, just wanting that taste. Like I said, that's a herd. So you can try it for yourself and definitely see how it works for you.
All right, cool.
All right, so yes, Amber had a question.
Yes. Hi, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. My question, I'm just getting started as being a distributor, and I have some people who signed up under me. Now, they haven't gotten their first loyal customers yet, but they actually signed to distributors. So I just want to know how that actually worked. I was just a little confused with that.
Right. Okay. So basically your question is just that they sign their own distributors, but they don't have customers yet.
Yes.
Okay. And so, I mean, which is fine. I mean, that definitely happened to me in terms of, I had distributors first before customers. And of course, we don't get paid off of distributors. So, we can sign 10, 20 distributors, but we don't get paid off of them. And so it is really, really vital that, now that they have their distributors and they're building their own team, at least, that this whole month you can just focus on customers. That's literally, my game plan. My game plan is to focus on customers nonstop because, I feel like I've maxed out on people I can help this month. So, and of course, you never want to stop, bringing in new blood, and we call it new blood, but new people. But I just know in terms of me trying to give people my undivided attention, I'm full with that. Now I know I want to focus on customers so that I can help my new teammates, get their $100 shopping spree and things like that, because that's how you build a check, by customers.
Okay. All right. Thank you. So just one more question. So with her having those distributors, it doesn't count towards hers $100 shopping spree. She still needs to get her customers, right?
Right, exactly.
Okay.
But you can get the training bonus, so like the fast start qualification I was talking about. Since she sign up her own, distributors, and if she helps them, then she'll be able to get the $100, $200 bonus.
Okay. All right. I was just wanting to check on that. But thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, I saw Sahara had another question. I just became a distributor. I've messaged friends and family about it, but no one has wanted to buy products yet. What is a good method to encourage people to buy or even become a distributor?
I think Christy's sharing her screen on accident, though.
On accident. Hold on. Let me see how we even start that.
Crispy, is it Munjay?
Hold on. Let me figure out how. I didn't even know someone else could do that. Okay, yeah, I can do it. I think. Nope, it's not. Christy, you're sharing your actual. Hold on. Let's see if we can stop share. There we go. She was saying, she messaged friends. So yeah, that, like I said, that happened to me when I first joined, of course. And Alina, which is our ambassador Diamond, her husband is my cousin. So of course, he had already started dibbling and dabbling into family members. So I was having a hard time too, because they, of course, wanted to support him. But then I'm like, hey, you need to support me too. But I definitely have some family members where I'm like, hey, like I need this to work for me. You need to go ahead and become a customer. And so I had those type of family and friends that did that. But then I had some who didn't do that, and I just had to outsource. And so once you're done with your warm market, we call it cold market. So people that you don't know. So I started just friend requesting new people, and then interacting with them, because it's one thing to start friend requesting a whole bunch of people and then you're just not even interacting with them. You have to actually, like, for their birthday, like usually on Sundays we do power hours. So every Sunday we started to send people happy birthday. And that actually, gets people fired up, because they're like, oh, she's saying happy birthday to me. I can't wait till it's her birthday. It's just little things that, can really trigger people to want to support your business. And of course, it takes some people some time. I have a lot of customers who waited until I've been in the business 2-3 years. And it's because, one, like I said earlier in the chat, they really want to see your consistency and how consistent you are in the business. So you literally can take your 30 days if you have to, but always reach out to your sponsor, because a lot of times it's what you say that messes up them actually purchasing. Because I know back in the day, I used to be like, yeah, you become a loyal customer, you're going to have an auto shipment, you're going to have to get products every single month. it was just, I was just killing them. I was killing them. And they would never text me back. They would never call me back. And I used to be like, what am I doing? And it's because people do not want to, it's certain words that trigger people's minds. And they're like, I don't want that. You know what I mean? So it's like you really have to make sure that you talk to your sponsor or whoever enrolled you to let them know, like, hey, I can't get these customers. Can you actually get on the phone? Because I don't even talk to people in text anymore. They'll text me and they'll say what they're interested in. And then I'll say, well, can I get you on the phone? And then once we get on the phone, one, they can hear your voice. So they're like, oh, this is a real girl. You know, not just seeing me on Instagram or Facebook. And then two, they're able to, mute again. And then another thing, they're able to just hear your sincerity in it. Like, when I'm talking to a customer, I'm like, yeah, girl, them hair, skin, and nails, they just, I love them so much. And, you know, it's just all in how you say things, either through text or through phone, of how you can literally change someone's mind of, because I've had someone who's like, okay, my budget is only $50. Once I get on the phone and they're like, you know what, you're right. Okay, I'll go ahead and spend about 100 or so. You know, it's just literally just how you say things and how you approach them. And that's what I've really learned over the years of being in the business is literally you can kill people with what you say. So Sahara, I would definitely, because that's Sahara who said it, right? Yeah.
Yeah, she can do like she can do parties. So like to her family members who don't support her or friends, just ask them to put you in front of 4 people. Mm-hmm. So they don't have to buy anything from you. Just use them as a resource. See if they can get 4 of their friends together and host a party on your behalf.
Right.
And so then they're like, okay, I can at least do that. I don't have to buy from her or him, but I can put them in front of 4 people who will buy from them.
Right. Because like I said, that's what my launch party was. Nobody purchased anything. Nobody wanted to wrap. So I literally just wrapped in front of them. And I mean, one of them is my loyal customers now. And the one is with Prince, because that's his mom. But it's literally all in just getting, like, as soon as you get that kit, like, you don't have to wait until you get the kit. But as soon as you get the kit, get these launch parties started so that you can get in front of people, because social media is not gone yet, but you never know. And you don't want it to affect your business. So the fact that you know how to do these parties and talk to people face to face, you even get, we call them Blitz cards, which they're business cards. And let me see if I have one. Yeah, perfect. I have one. So you'll get a Blitz card like this. And you can, what I used to do before I felt fancy, I used to write my name, but now I have a little thing with my product result and then my name, and then saying how they can refer, how they can come to me either about the business or the products. And when I'm in Walmart, certain places, and I'm like scared to just go up to someone, I give it to a cashier. Like, I mean, they can't say no because they're, you know, bagging my groceries up and stuff. So it's just little ways that you find to talk to people other than just your family and friends. So I would definitely say always just open your mind to how you talk to people, because you don't want to be closed-minded. And that will start to deter your mind where you're like, dang, nobody's trying to support me. I don't want to do this. I just always say, what if I would have quit a long time ago? It's just crazy of where I am now. So that's why I always say, just keep going, and don't let a few people who say no deter you.
And shameless plug, if you have a label maker or if you're able to get labels, please get labels printed. Don't write on the cards. It just looks more professional if you can actually print a label and put it on the card. So presentation is everything. People get turned off by your business if you're just writing on the cards.
Yeah. But of course, if you feel like you're not there yet, it's okay. But of course, what I did with these labels is I purchased them. I think they're like $5 at Walmart, and they're from Avery.com. And I did this all by myself, and I printed them with my printer, and I just stuck them on. So they're that easy. I didn't have to like go and contact anyone or, you know, get anything fancy. So that's a pointer. Mine aren't as fancy. I don't have pictures on them. Oh, okay. Yeah, you don't have to have pictures. Like I said, I just started trying to get a little fancy, just so they can remember my face when they get the card. So yeah, so does anyone else have any other questions, concerns? I'm really happy that we were able to do this to help you guys. Stephanie said, is there a quick notes on products to basically explain the quick points of products? Yeah, product coach is huge on that. And like I said, just try to remember 3 to 5 products at most, 3 to 5. And the reason why is because like I talk about 3 to 5 products all day, every day. And so that's why my main goal is to know the ins and outs of those products. So it's going to be hair, skin, and nails, stretch mark cream, greens on the go. Those are my favorite things to talk about because what mom, I mean, I know there are some moms who don't have stretch marks, but what moms don't have stretch marks, or who doesn't want their hair longer, or who doesn't need a detox. And the great thing about the greens, the new greens, because someone had posted in the chat, so the new greens are non-GMO, vegan-free, and then we just came out with a chocolate greens. I can't wait to get those. They're kid approved, so I'm definitely excited because I have a toddler and she loves my greens, so I'm going to take my greens back and give her the chocolate greens. So it's just so many ways to just find your favorite product in this business because we just have so many. And we have products from menopause all the way down to, like I said, greens, something kids approved. So yeah. Who else said, do you have a good example of following up with people? Oh yeah. When you follow, I used to have a script, but now I kind of play it ear. So I'll read our old messages that we had, and I'll say, hey girl, you know, I know we talked on Monday, today's Friday. I just wanted to know if you were still interested in XYZ. So if she says she was interested in greens, just wanted to know if you were still interested in greens because Friday is usually payday. So people, you know, are more susceptible to purchase on Friday for some odd reason. So, well, payday is the reason. Does anybody have any other questions? And this is recorded, so I'm excited. And we were all the way up to 71 people. Woohoo! So, but yeah, if you guys don't have any other questions, it's 9:30. So we did it in an hour time. That's a record. All right. So yeah, Audrey is gonna love them. Definitely. All right, so you guys have a great night. I can't wait to see you again. We usually do have power hours again, like I said, on Sundays. So next Sunday, we will have a power hour where just for an hour straight, we're working our business, meaning we're interacting with people, things like that. And so, yeah, so you guys have a great night, and I will see you next Sunday.